Hey guys, it's Sega Camp, and I actually have two of my game unboxings, but as well though, I also have a very special update at the end, so I hope you stay around for that. Anyway though, I went out and I bought myself Splatterhouse for the PS3 and Top Gun as well. Wingman's Edition Top Gun. Why? Don't know, right? I just like Top Gun. It's even weirder because the main reason why I did get Splatterhouse was just because I actually remember playing the TurboGrafx version back a very long time ago as a kid, and I was able to actually beat the game for like the very first time now. Yeah, I only was able to get through the game once and actually complete it to the very end. The TurboGrafx version, not the PS3 version. As you see, I still haven't even open this thing up yet. Like, I can't even do that yet. Let's just get to it, though. There's always that little spot somewhere where you always have to tear it off somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know. Why can't I use a knife? That would make things a lot simpler. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really care, right? Just don't get me started. Ah, there we go. Bloody, brutal, monster violence. Hardcore gore, devastating weapons, extreme horror. Hey, this seems like a whole different game altogether. I'm actually kind of excited now. Can't wait to play this. Sit down on my ass and play it. Good thing too, because Grand Theft Auto 4 is like the only game I ever played on the PS3. If you're friends with me on the PlayStation Network, you would know Grand Theft Auto 4 is like the only game I'll sit down and play. Just because I really like stealing cars, besting the crap out of them, blowing the thing up, and as well I like going online. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, one more game. You know it's pretty cool though? Check that out. It also has the Blu-ray disc included. But when I read the back though, it just said though that it has the Blu-ray movie all on one disc. So is Sony somehow clever enough to actually make the Blu-ray movie and the game into one disc? Huh. I never knew that. Alright. So that seems pretty cool. But if it is if the movie and the game are both jammed onto one disc, I would find that impressive. And there's a fly on my camera. Get away! You couldn't see him though, but he was just like, here's like the webcam, and the fly was just like right there on the corner. It's kind of hard to see because my finger gets in the shadow. It was like right over here. You know, I just realized something right before I made this in my video. Look at the bottom. 505 games. Really? There's like over 500 games on this thing? Huh. Well, that's pretty much it. The whole movie and the game packed onto one disc, just for everybody to play. Wonder about Splatterhouse. Yeah, same thing. Oh, that's really weird. Look at the instruction manual very quickly. Notice Jennifer is actually a ghost in this game, and she's smiling. In case you don't know who Jennifer was, well, it's like this, though. First off, though, to clear all confusion up, this guy right here, this guy that looks almost like a beast with the white mask, you might be thinking, oh, great, it's Jason Voorhees. Well, there's actually some good news, though. It's not Jason Voorhees. It's like this, though. The main character of Splatterhouse is a guy by the name of Rick, and His mask is white, kind of like Jason Voorhees, but apparently, though, when they made the TurboGrafx version, they ended up changing his mask to white when they... It was white on the PC engine, but when they made the TurboGrafx 16 version, they changed it red. And then the other thing that they did change was the 4th level boss, because in the 4th level boss, it was an inverted cross, but they ended up changing that to like a blue hockey mask when on the TurboGrafx version. So there are some things that they did change when they made the TurboGrafx 16 version. There's another thing at the end of once you finally defeat the 4th level boss where you actually heard this peaceful gospel music, and there was supposed to be something there in the PC engine, but they removed it when they put it in the TurboGrafx 16 version. I forget what it was. I just about remember seeing this stuff on YouTube, and then later there were some Sega Genesis sequels. So this is why why the series is still going on right now, all the way up to the PS3. Although, what's pretty cool though is I'll really be surprised if the nerd did review this game, because I remember as well though he did a review. He actually did an NES review of Top Gun, and he was saying that the first one was bad, but the sequel that was made for the NES still was even worse than that. And later he actually did the revisiting of how to get to the later levels as well though. And it's kind of weird though, because I'm pretty sure he'll finally be posting that pretty soon as well. So I suggest you sub to the nerd now. Like, I know he soon, like, the next review will be Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, but he'll be revisiting all the other games I did in the past, after that one. So that'll be pretty, so I'll be pretty looking forward to see that. But I'll be surprised if he does a review for this as well, because he did one for Ghostbusters, and he was mentioning all the Ghostbusters games were bad except for the Sega Genesis version, which was kind of good out of all the others for some really weird reason. And then he did a review of the 360 game, and he just thought, wow, this was like the really best Ghostbusters game ever. So I'll really be surprised. So since he did a review of that, I'll be surprised if he did a review of this. He even did a review of Castlevania Lord of Shadows, and that was a year later after doing a complete review of the whole Castlevania series. So that would be awesome to see. Excuse me a minute. But time for the big update now. I never did mention this to you guys yet, but I finally made an account on Justin TV. In case you don't know what that is, I think it's kind of like blog TV or something like that. I just decided though to have to make it be like a gameplay channel video thing. Like, I finally got myself a new screen capturing device, so I can finally record myself with the webcam. But as well though, I can even have my emulators playing on there, because I got all these video game emulators on my computer, and I thought it would be kind of fair to actually do that. Like, even as well, if you guys remember in the past, I actually did a walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and I recorded the whole thing on my Game Boy Advance emulator, or also known as Visual Boy Advance, I think it was called. I can't really remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, I actually have all these video game emulators on my computer, and I thought now it would actually be kind of fun to actually make a Justin TV account. That way then I can finally go I'll even have the link to my channel in the description below. But I really do hope you guys think about going. I really do hope that you guys go there sometime if you feel curious. I might be doing some gameplay stuff on there now and again. Probably not tonight though, just because I'm going to be pretty busy with these games, and I'm looking pretty forward to seeing the Blue. And I'm pretty much going to be sitting down, playing some Top Gun, and then sitting down watching the movie. It's going to be just be nostalgia for me all over again. Anyway though, I'll see you guys later. And I really do, and as well though, like I said, join me on Justin TV if you already have an account. That would be awesome. And if you don't, make one.